38. Well, we're just a few days away from the opening night of the Show Me Shorts Film Festival in Auckland City. To tell us all about it, Gina Dellabarca is joining us in the Kiwi studio. Good morning, Gina.
Morning.
Director of the film festival, of course, which has been around now 5 years?
6 years.
6 years. Golly, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 years running. And now this features New Zealand and Australian short films, isn't it?
That's right, and for the first time this year we've added a selection of international highlights to our program.
Oh, okay. That are winners, what, from other competitions overseas? Or
Yeah, general entries. So we've watched quite a lot of international films this year, and I've been working in partnership with some international film festivals, like the Melbourne International Film Festival and an Irish one called Kerry Film Festival, to get their recommendations.
Great.
And we've come up with about 7 films in our program who are international films.
Now, Show Me Shorts was also included in the New Zealand International Film Festival as well earlier on this year.
That's right. We programmed some free short films to play in the Winter Garden. It was called the Film Cafe as part of the International Film Festival, and something we hope to do again.
And that was from previous years' films?
We actually programmed mostly student films into that section, so films from film schools.
Okay.
As a way of highlighting some of the upcoming talent.
And so over this year, people have been submitting their entries for this film festival. What's the quality been like?
The quality's always fantastic. It always really surprises us. The final ones in the program, though, are really filmmakers who are at the top of their game. I mean, there's a lot of filmmakers in our program who've previously had films entered with us, but there's also a lot of new talent as well.
Got a wee snippet of one here called Cockroach.
Happiest day of my life, honey. I'll come back, baby. I promise.
And this one is a nominee as well, isn't it?
At our opening night on Thursday at the Capitol Cinema, one of our great Auckland venues, we'll be announcing 8 award winners. And this film, Cockroach, is nominated for the Special Jury Prize Award category for the music and sound design. Did you hear that amazing tuba being played?
Yeah, and so it's a guy who gets reincarnated.
Yeah, he gets reincarnated as a cockroach.
He's trying to convince his girlfriend that he is who he is, but she just sees him as a cockroach or something kind of annoying. I love that sort of concept. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's probably one of my favourite things about the festival is these crazy stories that come out of the imaginations of the filmmakers.
Yeah. What other sort of categories are there?
The award categories or the film? So we have all the usual best film, best director, best actor. So it's nice. The Special Jury Prize is an opportunity. The judges usually like to use that to highlight something that doesn't normally get attention in film. So we've got an animated film that they want to highlight and some production design in a film called Coro's Medal, which is kind of a caper film.
Cool. Are you noticing is there a trend in the last sort of 6 years of the film festival? Is the quality getting better, or the nature of the films changing?
There's lots of trends. One of my favourite trends this year is the emergence of food films. We've had to put in a whole category this year. We've called it MasterChef of food films. I don't know why, but in the last year or two, when all the filmmakers were making these,
just lots of food around.
Yeah, I guess. I'm wondering if some of the themes that have emerged this year are sort of from the recession kind of driving what's in the back of people's minds. I guess food's important when people's pay is dropping and stuff. Yeah. So it becomes kind of a central issue. There's also kind of community is one of the themes. And there's quite a lot of crime films, bandits feature heavily.
A lot of humour at all?
Yeah, lots of humour. Upbeat films this year, so people don't have to worry about depressing films about,
because we need to laugh right now, right?
That's right.
Keep the good vibe going.
There's some serious, hard-hitting stuff in there too.
Yeah,
but,
there always has to be.
Yeah, but there's a balance of humour and lightheartedness and real warmth and affection for the characters. I think a lot of the best films treat their characters with real respect, and you can tell that the filmmakers actually care about them.
Are we seeing entries from right across the board, from students just starting out, but also from seasoned filmmakers as well?
We are. We have 4 student films in our program this year, and one of our award goes to the best student filmmaker. Those are the quality of those is really impressive.
Yeah.
They're right there in the program alongside the other films, and I don't think that you'd notice them if we didn't highlight them as student films. You wouldn't notice that they were.
Cool.
But we've got some really experienced filmmakers who are making films. Ainsley Gardner, one of the producers of Boy, her latest short film is Ebony Society, which she co-produced with Chelsea Winstanley, and that film's directed by Tammy Davis, who people will know as Munter from Outrageous Fortune.
Oh, right, yes.
This is his directorial debut film.
Yeah.
Ebony Society is about 2 boys out stealing for the night, and they run into some children in one of the houses that they're stealing from, and it's just their interaction with the children.
Would it be fair to say that filmmakers and the actors in these short films are generally doing it for the love of it?
Yeah, short filmmakers and the participants and crew generally don't get paid anything or a lot, like a token fee.
Yeah.
But they're doing it for the love of the craft and pulling favours. Short films, New Zealanders are amazingly successful short filmmakers. I mean, we've had the most short films in play at Cannes, apart from French filmmakers.
Oh, cool.
We're the second country, and it's just a genre that we do so well.
Yeah.
Our filmmakers are amazingly talented at that genre.
And it's a device for, I guess, filmmakers to sharpen their skills.
Yeah, lots of filmmakers use it as a learning curve towards moving on to features.
Yeah.
Some of them use it as a calling card to get work in the industry if they want to work in advertising or in... some of our filmmakers have gone on to work at Weta Digital, so they're sort of practicing their animation skills or their rendering skills.
Cool. And what about the film festival itself? Is it still going around the country? Is that
It is.
how it works?
Yeah, so it starts this Thursday in Auckland. It screens at the Bridgeway, it screens at the Capitol, up north in Matakana Cinemas, at the Internationalist in Rothesay Bay, Waiheke Island, and the closest inner city location is the Capitol. Next week it starts in Wellington on the 10th, and it also starts in Christchurch and Dunedin on the 10th. And
Where will it be in Christchurch?
In Christchurch, it's at the lovely Hollywood in Sumner.
Oh, nice. It's back up and running.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, beautiful cinema there. It's all running, and they're excited to have the festival there. And it's also at lots of little regional places all around the country. Places like Taumarunui and Whitianga, Kaikoura.
Golly gosh, and you've got to get this all in before Christmas.
Yeah, so the festival plays throughout November, so
Yeah.
It sort of moves around the country a bit.
Some relief from election debates on TV and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Listen to the election debates too, that's important. But,
But
in
you
between,
need time
watch some
out.
short films.
Indeed. Gina Dellabarca, thanks so much for coming in and telling us all about it. There is the website, of course, which is showmeshorts.co.nz, where you can find all the details and links to see the trailers for some of these films as well. Thanks so much.
Pleasure.
Got a track now from Fly My Pretties. It is Bag of Money here on the Radio Wammo Breakfast. Time now 8:47.